underway. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Chance to break. Right through the middle. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Played out to the right. And he's there to cut it out. That's gone a long way up and away. Timely intervention. Hulk. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And Atletico Mineiro score first.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Atletico Mineiro take the early advantage. It's come through, and here's Immobile. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Edenilson. And here's Hulk. Hulk. Now it's Hulk. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looking to break out here. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Edenilson. Beautifully done. Now it's Hulk. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's played forward. Edenilson. Juan Miranda trying to get there. Away from immediate danger. Bologna can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Juan Miranda. Edenilson, Well positioned to make that interception. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. We've reached half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And then they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. And here's Immobile. Eden Nielsen. Allen. Danger averted for now. Now the counter. Immobile. Immobile. Knocks it away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also...
And he has been fouled there. The through ball is intercepted. Immobile. Immobile! And that's off target.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Hoists it forward. Here's Hulk. Tries to get it forward quickly. Juan Miranda. Juan Miranda. Drives it, gets on the end of it. It's a brilliant interception. Juan Miranda drives it forward. And here's Immobile. Goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And out to safety. And And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it. Cleared away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Juan Miranda.
There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's a throw. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Atletico Mineiro cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't. As a pop! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just... And the referee brings it to a close. Atletico Mineiro winners by the odd goal. That really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Atletico Mineiro leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. It's got through, and the referee has given a corner. Cleared away. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gill. Paulinho. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Depay. Now has a goal! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Paulinho. Corinthians couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's still going. Where to next? And he's there to clear it. Gill sends it forward. Stoke, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Giuliano. Paulinho. He's goes for goal! And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gill. Giuliano. It's come loose. Done very well to intervene. Giuliano hoists it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good interception. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And the shot!
Stoke are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Stoke break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And here's Paulinho. Plays it out to the wing. And help's available out wide. Gets away from his opponents. Good clearance and very necessary. Paulinho. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Cassio gets rid without sophistication.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Giuliano. Chance to shoot. He's gone for it! Danger averted for now. We've reached half-time. So there you have it. Close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Stoke head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Stoke carrying a one-goal lead. He's through the middle. Real chance! Could fall kindly. In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Cassio did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles.
Tries a shot! It's in! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And it's played forward. Oh, that had to be more accurate.
Corinthians have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Stoke look to me as if they've been robbed by that goal.
Yeah, they say that 2-0 is a dangerous lead to have, but obviously only if you concede the next, and that they've done now, so they've got to put the nervousness to one side and get back to what they were doing before.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Forward it goes. And that's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gill. Giuliano. Paulinho. Giuliano.
That's what has to be done now. No point.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Gets it back. Andre Carrillo. He's in! And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Goes long, and it's got through. There are a few waiting for it. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Now can he finish? Big chance! Should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Corinthians get it back again. And here's Depay. Now he's had a shot! He has done it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
This has become one superb game of football.
Corinthians surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Turns and goes back, and the shot!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Drives it towards the front, cuts it out. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Memphis Depay. What an adventurous run from a defender. Has a pop! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be.
Well, it is, of course, a venue that requires little by way of introduction. It is Celtic Park, affectionately known as Parkhead.
We have already started here. And it's played forward. Pumps it into, goes for goal! Hoists it forward. Cattell. That's good defending, very good defending. They could break here. Di Maria. Abel Hernandez. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Here, big chance! He's delivered all right!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Sevilla take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead.
Has a hit! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Out of play for a goal kick. And that's been won straight back. He's managed to get that all wrong. Di Maria. Lo Celso.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's coming on the right now. What's on? Done very well to intervene. Lo Celso. Rosario couldn't do a whole lot with it there. He could do with more sharpness in their passing. "30 minutes gone. Cattell. Looking to break out here. Lo Celso. And here's Hernandez. And he's cut it out. Nice touch. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Brings it forward. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Out to the right. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
And once more they can't get through. Salas. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. It's Di Maria. What a ball this has turned out to be. Cleared without complication. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Rosario don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hernandez gets flagged offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Now it's Hernandez. And the defence can get it clear. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's a promising ball. That's a... He's had a go! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's played forward. Goes for the cross. Up he gets! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross. Sevilla have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Sevilla get it back again. Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Lo Celso. And they win it back again. He's got options out wide. Keeps everyone guessing. They get a throw in. It's got through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Gets into a dangerous position. Cuts it out. He's through. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to locate someone up front. He's pinged one through here. There's a long ball. He's got away. He's gone for it! And it's there! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Sevilla take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. He gets past his man. This is quite... Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Bravo.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Sevilla just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Has a goal! Keeper's got his work done. Cleared away. And that will be the final act. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Rosario simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Luuk de Jong. PSV being made to look sloppy in possession here. And they've got it back. Luuk de Jong! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Forward it goes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Real chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Away from immediate danger. Turns and goes back. Looks to... has a goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gorgeous control there. It's come loose. And it's Perisic. It's on a plate. He's had a goal!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's got through. Oh, what? It's Perisic! Goal! PSV!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
PSV break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Has a pop! Squeeze it out of harm's way. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Defender's on the back foot. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Perisic. He's played him through. Chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter! Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
PSV have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Perisic gets it out to the wing. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Perisic gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Perisic. Has he picked him out? Crowd calling for him. Has a pop! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So here comes a substitution. 2 changes being made right now. PSV take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Luuk de Jong. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Goes for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
PSV, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And here's Luuk de Jong. Driving on, he could shoot here. Luuk de Jong goes for goal! Really well taken goal. Oh, real chance! He's had a shot! It's found its way to him. Shot at goal! Trying to get there. There are a few waiting for it. Perisic, good energy in defence as well. Well, that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gets it back.
Perisic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has a hit! Danger averted for now. Throw it.
Lens are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And here's the chance to counter. And here's Luuk de Jong. This could spell Perisic! Keeper always had the measure of that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cuts it out. And it's Perisic. And here's Perisic. Perisic. It's Perisic! Keeper is right behind it. And the counter is on.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Get a throw in. Played into the middle. PSV put it back again. Luuk de Jong. Luuk de Jong, quick drop, he's gone for it! He scores! And still they continue with the onslaughts.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal.
Going for goal! That's past the post.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
And it's played forward. Bakayoko. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
5 minutes remaining now. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Bakayoko. There's a long ball. That has put a stop to that. Right through the middle. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. And here's Lucas Perez. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And that is that. PSV, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they look like scoring. It is a landslide. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Estadio Alejandro Villanueva, that's what the venue has been called since 2000, in honour of Alianza Lima's greatest star. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses and...
Has a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And out to safety. It's a loose ball. Icardi has given away a free kick. And that's been won straight back. Andreas Pereira. And here's Raul. It's come through. Could be a chance here. Andreas Pereira. Real chance! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Torreira. So it is still 0-0. Tries to locate someone up front. Lemina. And it's Icardi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And a real chance to break the deadlock. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Goes for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Diop. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Jimenez was steaming forward. Minutes gone. Lemina. How about a shot? Icardi has a pop! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Andreas Pereira. Torreira tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, they could break here. Has he picked him out? Gets the better of his man. Andreas Pereira. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gets it back. Andreas Pereira. And now they can launch a counter. Andreas Pereira. He's there to receive it. Chooses to go back. That intervention was very necessary. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Galatasaray happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now the counter. And here's Raul. Turns and goes back. And it's Raul. Danger averted for now. Gets it back. Andreas Pereira. He's had a go! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Fulham are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Morata. Timely intervention. Andreas Pereira plays it forward. And it's Raul. Lovely bit of skill. Gets good distance on it. Fulham are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Torreira. Ayhan goes looking. Andreas Pereira.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Lamina. And it's Icardi. Diop drives it forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a fabulous position. Away from immediate danger.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
He's in, has a goal! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And here's Morata, and he's there to cut it out. Cleared without complication. Diop does well to read it and intercepts. Gets away from his opponents.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
So what can they conjure from this one? He's got the ball glued to his feet. Nice one too. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Plays it back. They are right into last chance territory. Morata, there's the cross, and a header! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave him everything he had.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. All square again into the dying minutes. And here's Mertens, receives it in a good position. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Galatasaray can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grand... Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. We get a throw in. Blint. Battles to win it back. Gazzaniga can pick that up. Girona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Out to the left it goes. That's offside. Yes, it is. It is deadlocked. Looks to clip it forward. It's a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. And the weighted pass. He's got options out wide. Good take, and he's had a look. Plenty waiting in the middle. Knocks it away. He spotted the run and played him through. Header! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
It's a loose ball. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, they could break here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now surely! It's broken loose!
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And the finish! It's in! The breakthrough strike! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really...
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Into the middle, and a header! It's a goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, that has a hit! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Girona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Girona take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Dashing forward at pace. Marcao Teixeira with the clearance. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Sevilla need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
This could spell danger. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's found his man. Gets good distance on it. He's had that put on a hits one! And that has been cleared. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Has a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that's been levered clear. Aimed in towards the centre. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. It's a shapes to shoot! They've scored! Into the lead once more. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Girona get themselves into the lead. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Could be thinking about a shot here. And that has been cleared. Hoists it forward. Now the counter. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Blint. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally...
And the shot! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and did...
He's had a go!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Tries to get it clear. Brings it forward. Just brushed off the ball there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That intervention was very necessary.
Girona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. The through ball.
Sevilla merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Caught offside that time.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Girona making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Cleared away.
He's gone for it!
That's gone a long way up and away.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Away from immediate danger. Salas. Cattell.
Could be a chance here.